Welcome to another property update. My name's Brad Teal, and today I'll talk about the summary of the April performance of the property market, Melbourne specific, but also a little bit about Australia. The auction clearance rates in Melbourne were at 79% for the month of April. Brad Teal Real Estate had an 82% clearance, which is a huge clearance percentage considering the volume of auctions we completed. RP Data reports across Australia the average was 79.2% clearance rate for all capital cities, and that is the strongest clearance rate on record. Some individual suburb updates. We have Essendon, median price $942,000. 20 sales only completed for the month. That's a bit skinnier than other months, but the average days on market for those 20 sales was 40 days. Brad Teal Real Estate 34 days. Once again signifying our clearance rate. Ascot Vale, median price $870,000, a much improved suburb as people want that higher density inner city living. 16 sales reported for the month of April, average days on market for the month 42 across the whole marketplace. Brad Teal Real Estate 30 days on market. Avondale Heights, median price $612,500. 7 sales only reported for the month. Once again, very small numbers of sales, but an average days on market 54 days, and once again Brad Teal Real Estate days on market under market average. We have Brunswick, median price $833,500. Huge amount of 57 sales reported for the month of April. That is a big marketplace Melbourne wide. Days on market 33 days on average. That's also very good, but 16 days on average where we had some list and sells that were very efficiently meeting vendors' expectations and sold reasonably quickly. The advantage of tapping into our already large database where we match buyers' buying requirements with our vendors' selling requirements. That efficiency is shown in the reduced days on market for Brad Teal Real Estate. Coburg, median price $810,000. 39 sales reported. Once again, very good volume. Average days on market 59 for the whole marketplace. Brad Teal Real Estate just under that, only a couple of days, but still under market average. Pascoe Vale, median price $725,000. 24 sales reported for the month of April. Average days on market 49. Brad Teal Real Estate 41. Once again adapting that database to the buying and selling formula that we use, where we match buyers' buying requirements with our vendor selling requirements. A really efficient way to do it. Caroline Springs, $474,000 as a median price. 35 sales reported across the whole marketplace. Days on market average 64 days. So just on 2 months average days on market, Brad Teal Real Estate 44 average days was our market on market days. Keilor, median price $542,000, very low volume, only 8 sales in fact for the month of April. Days on market 127 days on market, 109 for Brad Teal Real Estate, but once again showing it takes a couple of months to sell homes in that Keilor area. Highlights for the month in Essendon, undoubtedly the sale at 17 Wickham Grove in Strathmore, sold for $1,535,000, $230,000 above the reserve. 6 bidders, really competitive marketplace Strathmore at the moment. Caroline Springs office sold a property in Derwent Close for $485,000. On the market for only 25 days and approximately $30,000 above what the vendors expected. In Keilor, 14 Borrell Street, once again showing the popularity of that Keilor village area, both sides of the main street, around the football club, really popular for families, and that sold for $65,000 above the reserve for $865,000. We then have a highlight sale at 111A, the Parade in Ascot Vale, a 3-bedroom Art Deco home. It sold for $918,000. 4 bidders, $40,000 above the reserve. Coburg, that office sold a property at Unit 1 at 36 Liverpool Street. A 3-bedroom unit sold $91,000 above what the vendor realistically expected. $551,000, a really strong sale price for them. Pascoe office, after more than 50 years in the one family home, a 2-bedroom home at 5 Springhall Parade in Pascoe Vale, proved to be a great hit with the current generation of buyers. It had a style about it, and I actually did that auction, and we had, I think, 6 or 7 bidders. It sold at a very competitive auction for $782,500 to the delight of the family who were seeing their mother move into another property. Brunswick office, once again proving the popularity with buyers. A brick home on a very modest 133 square metres of land at 74 Union Street, sold last Saturday for $65,000 above, once again, a realistically set reserve, and it sold for $715,300. Avondale Heights office, number 4 Jennifer Court, Avondale Heights, 35 days on market, and Dino and Nathan did a grand job up there, selling for $780,000 a private sale, also a high price, much higher than the median for the area. Building approvals. Australia-wide building approvals were at the highest level of any month of all time, 2.8% above February. Much of this is due to the very high density inner city multi-stories, 60, 70 stories high, where there are obviously hundreds and hundreds of properties going to be developed going forward. But it's still a good sign that people have confidence to buy land, get a planning approval, and then try to sell off the plan to Australian or overseas markets, and then go into a building project. The data highlights the approvals and subsequent new housing construction is continuing to surge across the land. A rental wrap. Brad Teal Real Estate across the 8 offices let 82 properties, a lot of properties, during the month of April, and has a vacancy rate of just under 3%. A really strong vacancy factor, meaning that we're letting properties before they are actually becoming available, and also for landlords keeping upward pressure on rental growth. Average rental yields is hovering around 4% across flats, houses, and also commercial. Highlight lettings for the month include $825 per week on a 12-month lease, let within 24 hours to a pre-selected tenant. We'd already arranged their approvals. They missed out on another property, and we slotted them straight into a brand new listing at 19 Bloomfield Road in Ascot, Vale in less than 24 hours. 141 Deacon Street, Essendon, let $850 per week. Big property, nice property, and once again 5 days of letting. So that's a bit of a market update. The highlight thing of the whole marketplace, the talking point, is interest rates. And with interest rates dropping to 2%, that doesn't flow on to home buyers though, because banks are still around 5.2% for their loans, some at 4.9%. But what it says is that there is plenty of money available where people can have a bit more comfort, a bit more money left over because they're paying less interest. That gives you a great opportunity to pay a bit more off your loan and build your equity in your home, as well as a little bit of property growth. It's a really good time to be making big inroads to that mortgage. Properties are forever a talking point wherever you go. To the footy, someone wants to know what you're doing. To a dinner party, go to the pizza shop with friends. Property is on the tip of everybody's tongue. One of the things that we focus on is presentation, and the ability to get a home decorator in and assist with that presentation is why when you scroll down the internet and look at all of the beautiful photos, they're not happening by accident. They're happening with our guidance, our recommendations to deal with an interior decorator to bring lots of life and lots of colour to your family room, to bedrooms with quilts and pillows and paintings above bed heads, to a family room where we're having throws put across couches, lots of colourful pillows, new mats, flowers, lots of colour to draw eye into a photo, and have a buyer then double click their mouse and open up your property. So nothing happens by accident in this role. We advise, we give the best advice we can, and that's why you see such strength of photography, not only in still photography, but also with our videos, the flybys and the drones. It's all part of what makes a complete package. That's the expertise that we can bring to the table going forward. So I hope you've enjoyed a bit of a snapshot about the rentals, about the individual property markets, and the market going forward. Well, we head into a little bit of a hibernation over winter, lower buyers numbers, but also a great opportunity maybe to put a price on your home and see if there's a ready-made buyer to tap into our existing buyer database. We look forward to seeing you at our next property update over the next month or so. Thank you.